everyone! Let's start with a party because I've actually set up the camera and lights! I may have gone a little bit mad because I went for a walk this morning with my mum and the dog, and when we left the house, you know, it wasn't bright sunshine, but it was warm, and we thought, right, okay, we'll go without a coat, we'll be too warm in a coat. And probably 20 minutes into that walk, the heavens opened and my hair is still wet. I got home and had to change literally every item of clothing I was wearing, right down to my underwear, because I was soaked through. It's still going. It's still raining. So yay! British weather! So proud. It's just, yeah. I wanted to talk to you today about how you recharge. It's a phrase we say sometimes. I definitely use it if I'm feeling depleted, if I'm feeling very tired. I might say, oh, my battery is really low. We use a lot of these phrases meaning that we are feeling very low on energy, or perhaps that we just need a bit of time to ourselves to rest and rejuvenate. And we all recharge in different ways. The thing that has gotten to me lately is that I think this may be one of the many ways in which I'm weird. You see, most people, when they say, oh, I really need to just recharge a little bit, what they need in order to achieve that is some alone time. Some time where they basically veg out, maybe do nothing but watch movies or listen to music or sleep. And I'm not saying I never need that. In the evenings, I am very much somebody who likes to put my jammies on, put the telly on, and just veg out. And I really find it hard to go to sleep if I haven't spent a good half an hour curled up in bed with a book first. But this is where I feel like I differ from a lot of people, because whilst that does recharge my batteries at the end of the day, and I need that sort of wind down time before I go to sleep, the things that really recharge me are not alone time or doing nothing. It's going to somewhere I've never been before, or going to a theme park, or doing something that gets my adrenaline going, climbing a flippin' mountain. Now, this is where I want to talk to you about the difference between introverts and extroverts, because supposedly introverts feel very recharged by having alone time, whereas extroverts feel recharged by having time with other people and doing activities. I'm not an extrovert at all. Now, I can tell that some people might be thinking,
hang on a minute, you're doing a YouTube channel and surely that means you're a bit extroverted, and you also sing in a choir and you really love being on stage. How are you not extroverted?
But I promise you I'm not. If you put me in a room with a bunch of people, I feel absolutely no desire to take centre stage. If I'm in a room with a load of people and nobody wants to speak, I will begin a conversation, just so that it's not completely silent and awkward. And if I'm with a group of people I feel comfortable with, then I don't mind sort of leading things and having the spotlight on me a little bit. But I'm not somebody who ever feels the need to fight for it. If you had somebody in a group with me who really felt the need to be centre of attention at all times, I am not going to compete with that person in any way. They can have it. It doesn't bother me. I'm also really shy. If I'm around a lot of new people, I can fake it a bit. Be very, oh, hi, I'm Emma, nice to meet you. Depending on where I am. If I'm in a situation I feel confident with, then yes, I can definitely fake it till I make it. But if I'm walking into a group of people who all know each other and I'm the odd one out, then I will really go into my shell, and I am going to find it very hard to be the real authentic me, because I'm going to have my walls up and I'm going to be feeling really shy. So there's not any real way I would class myself as an extrovert. I very much think of myself as introverted. And yet, If I am feeling depleted, if I am feeling very low and I really need something to give me a boost, a recharge, it definitely will involve, you know, going out for the day or visiting somewhere, like I said, that I haven't been before, or doing something fun and exciting, because that is what recharges my battery. Like I said, I definitely need my wind down time as well, and sometimes I do reach a point where I'm like, yes, I want to be on my own for a bit. I don't want other people around me just for a little while. I just want to have a bit of Emma time.
Stop. Emma time.
For example, I mentioned that I sing with a choir. I do. It's a very important part of my life and I love it. But some people will occasionally say like, oh, I can't come to rehearsal tonight. My battery is like so empty. I just need to recharge. And that's fine. You know, we all get like that sometimes. We need a night where we do nothing. We need some time to ourselves. For me, if I, on a Thursday night when we are practicing, if I get to sort of the hour before rehearsal and I think, oh God, I'm so tired. I just don't need this. Oh my God. I go anyway, because I know that the actual act of being with my friends and singing and hearing this beautiful music and feeling like I'm part of something is going to fill my battery right up. And usually, I say usually because if there's a real bad rehearsal or if I feel like I'm doing things wrong, then, you know, that'll deplete me more. But usually I will come home and my battery has been topped up and I'm fine again. And like I said, because I'm not an extrovert, there are limits. So if I felt depleted and I was like, oh, I really need a boost on my battery level, I don't feel like going into a big nightclub filled with people I don't know would help at all. If anything, that would deplete me immediately. I'd be on 0% and I'd have to leave. Yeah, I did my time clubbing. It is not somewhere I want to be anymore. And the same thing goes for putting me into any situation where I feel like I'm uncomfortable. You know, I like to go out and try new things and visit new places, but if you said, oh, Emma, you have to immediately come and try this sport with a load of people you've never met before, I'm not a particularly fit person, I'm not particularly great with sports, and meeting a load of new people at the same time would be terrifying, so that would deplete me rather than rejuvenate me. So when I say that my battery needs to be topped up by doing new things and going to new places, it is, you know, within limits. It's normally going places that I know I'm going to enjoy, or doing a new activity that I've looked at and thought that sounds really fun, or going somewhere with people that I'm really close to. Those are the experiences that top up my battery, and I still need that downtime at the end of the day, that rest, that, you know, bit of time by myself to just relax. Because I can't just go on and on and on. I'm not the Duracell bunny. Am I some weird introvert who has an extrovert recharge method? I don't know. Leave your answers in the comments, unless you're going to just call me a weirdo and be mean about it, in which case, bye-bye, the door's over there. How do you top your battery up? Please do genuinely let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can click on my floaty head up here if you'd like to subscribe, and last week's video is over there. And if you watch it, please, 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 please do find some way to save our woodlands. I will talk to you all next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.